All right, sailors, let's talk about something super important but also kinda obvious. COLREG Rule 5, the Lookout Rule. I know, you're thinking, really? We need a whole rule just to tell us to look where we're going. And to that I say, yes. Yes, we absolutely do. You'd be shocked at how many officers on watch are buried in paperwork or glued to their phones, chatting with other crew members or just daydreaming instead of actually keeping an eye out. Okay, every vessel. That means you. Yes, you in the 12-foot tinny with a motor that sounds like a lawnmower in distress. And you, captaining that magnificent VLCC in the middle of ocean. Even the guy on the paddleboard who's technically a vessel, if he's trying to cross a shipping channel. At all times. This part is key. It doesn't mean only when you feel like it, or just when the sun's up. It means 24/7. From the moment you cast off to the second you're tied up. Day, night, fog, rain, even during that glorious sunset when all you want to do is post an artsy photo to Instagram with the caption, "New Boat Life." The rule then gets a bit more specific. By sight and hearing, as well as by all available means appropriate. Let's dive into this treasure trove of responsibility. By sight is the classic. In case of collision question, number 1 is how lookout was organized. It means actively scanning the horizon, not just staring blankly in the general direction of travel. Look ahead, look behind, look port, look starboard. Don't get so fixated on that pod of dolphins, as cool as they are, that you miss the ferry bearing down on your stern. Your eyes are your primary, number 1, top-of-the-charts anti-collision tool. Use them. Then we have by hearing. This one's often forgotten in our noisy world. Turn down your VHF for a minute and listen. Can you hear the sound of another boat's engine? The blast of a foghorn? The frantic yelling of a kayaker you're about to run over? Your ears can pick up clues your eyes might miss, especially in reduced visibility or at night. Think of yourself as a nautical superhero, with the super sense of not crashing into things. It's a pretty good power to have. And here's the modern twist. By all available means appropriate in the prevailing circumstances and conditions. This is the part of the rule that winks at technology. It's talking about your radar, your AIS, your VHF radio, even your night vision goggles if you're that fancy. If you have a radar, it shouldn't just be an expensive place to hang your hat. It needs to be on, properly tuned, and someone needs to be watching it. AIS is a fantastic tool for seeing what other vessels are doing, but it's not a magic shield. Not everyone has it, and it can be wrong. These tools are aids to your lookout, not replacements for it. They're like having a super smart but sometimes glitchy robot parrot on your shoulder squawking, "Vessel, off the port bow." It's helpful, but you still need to look for yourself to confirm the parrot isn't just seeing a particularly large pelican. The whole point of all this looking and listening is so as to make a full appraisal of the situation and of the risk of collision. This is the payoff. A proper lookout isn't just about spotting things, it's about understanding what you're seeing. It's about connecting the dots. Okay, there's a fishing boat over there, and it looks like it's trawling. There's a sailboat on a starboard tack, so it has right of way. And what's that? Oh, a log. Definitely don't want to hit that. You're building a mental map, a 3D picture of everything happening around you. This constant stream of information allows you to see trouble coming long before it becomes a brace for impact situation. It lets you assess if a risk of collision exists and gives you time to make a small, early course correction instead of a last-second, panic-fueled, hard-a-starboard maneuver that sends your lunch guest flying into the ice chest. So, in the end, Rule 5 is the foundation of all the other steering and sailing rules. It's the simplest and arguably the most important. You can't avoid what you don't see. So, put down your phone, pause your daydreams about buried treasure, and keep a good lookout. Your boat, your crew, and that guy in the tiny kayak will all thank you for it. Happy and safe sailing out there.